Today I'm sharing with you my coconut curry chicken recipe. This is an original I Do kitchen recipe and it is a must try. This recipe is a must try. I'm also featuring some 2 toppings which will also be in another video. I'm gonna link it eventually so you can find out how I made those 2 toppings. They're crispy onions and crispy chicken skins. But this recipe, like I said, is a must try. First, I started off with my chicken drumsticks. These are gonna be grilled. I'm gonna lightly season them. So first I'm making slits in the drumsticks. I'm gonna lightly brush them with my Essie spice Tamarindoh sauce. This sauce is sweet and savory. So for each side of the drumstick, I'm using a teaspoonful. Yes, but first I'm gonna add some salt and pepper, as you see me doing here. The black pepper grinder going on them. And after that, I'm gonna add some salt. Now don't worry about the seasoning. This is gonna cook in the sauce. So as lightly as you can, and that's the way to go. So I began to brush the sides with a Essie spice Tamarindoh sauce. After you're done, flip them over and repeat the same thing you did for the other side. Black pepper grinder is going on top like so. You're also gonna salt it on this side as well. And there it goes, the salt. And you're gonna brush it with the Essie spice Tamarindoh sauce, which is sweet and savory. Now this sauce is so good, you need to try it. It is a must try. Now these are all done, both sides, so I'm going to transfer them to my grill. I broiled them for about 15 to 20 minutes. Now I wanted to do this to get a smoky flavor in my sauce. So try this. Instead of using the raw chicken, you can grill it and it will add some smoky flavor to your recipe. Now while the chicken broils on your grill top, you can get started with your veggies. You can use any type of veggies that you like. As you can see here, I chose red bell peppers, green bell peppers, some scallions, onions, and basil. I love basil. And so right now I have my mise en place. Everything is in place. The chicken drumsticks are grilled. Look at how beautiful they look. And like I showed you earlier, I brushed them with some Essie spice Tamarindoh sauce. Now, so we're gonna need some curry powder, chicken powder, some tomato paste. And that's the chicken right there. We're gonna need basil, as I mentioned earlier. Some coconut cream. Now all the exact measurements will be listed in the bio. So we're gonna need some unsweetened coconut milk, some salt if needs arises. Now this is all that I'm gonna need. I set them all in place. That's your mise en place, so you know you have everything set in place, so when you start you're good to go. So we first start by adding the onions to 2/3 of vegetable oil. You can use coconut oil or whatever oil that you want. Let it fry and caramelize for about 5 minutes. Let it caramelize so it brings out all the sweetness. Add your curry powder, about a teaspoonful, to this onion and oil to give your oil a very great aroma. And this is going to be a curry sauce, so yeah, that's a good thing to do. Also, add your bell peppers after 5 minutes of your onions caramelizing. Stir that in. At this point, the smell in the house, man, you have to be here. You have to try it for yourself. It smells so good. Add your basil, according to however you want it. This is about 3 spoonfuls, I believe. Stir it in. After stirring it in, add your tomato paste. This is about a small can of paste, and stir that in perfectly as well. The colors are so beautiful in the pan. At this point, you can go ahead and add your remaining curry powder and chicken powder. Stir that in as well, as I do here. Now it's time for the chicken, the broiled chicken, to go in, and gently stir that in as well. Make sure that they're all coated evenly with the sauce that is in the pan. At this point, we're gonna add the coconut milk. I believe I added 4 cups. Don't let the video fool you. It is 4 cups that you need. And this is the coconut milk, which is a little bit light. It is light. Since we want a thick sauce and a sweet sauce, we're also gonna add, as you will see me do, the coconut cream, which is a bit thicker than the milk. So we're gonna add that to the mixture that we have already. About 2/3 a cup of the sweet coconut cream. Now this is gonna add to the sweetness of your sauce. Not too sweet, but perfectly sweet. Stir that in as well. At this point, you're almost done. If you're here, you should give yourself a pat on the back, because your sauce is almost good to go. So cover that and let it sit for about 5 to 10 minutes. After that, it thickens. It thickens easily, and I sprinkled some scallions on top for added texture and taste. Cover that, and voila, we have our curry coconut chicken sauce. Look at how beautiful that is. Oh, it looks so satiny. I'm gonna serve it over some jasmine rice. So here I have the grilled chicken. I'm gonna get another another drumstick and some sauce. Yes. Now on to the next part. I made 2 sides. Instead of throwing away the chicken skins from the drumsticks, I fried them. And I also made some crispy onions. Now this, the crispness of the onions and the skins with the sauce is a perfect combination. You will want more of this recipe. It is so good. My family loved it. My husband and kids loved it. I'll be cooking more of this. Check out the recipe below, and thank you for watching.
So say